Our next topic is demand schedule. What is the meaning of demand schedule? Demand schedule means it is a tabular statement showing various quantity of a commodity being demanded at various level of price. At various level of price during a given period of time. So here three things are important. One is a quantity demanded, second is a price, and third is a given period of a time. So what is the meaning of demand? It is a tabular presentation. Tabular presentation showing various quantity of a commodity being demanded at various level of price during a given period of time. Now, demand schedule has two types. One is a individual demand schedule and second is a market demand schedule. What is the meaning of individual demand schedule? Schedule means a tabular statement showing various quantity of a commodity that a consumer is willing to buy at various level of prices during a given period of time. Here, one consumer is willing to buy at various level of prices during given period of time. So, let us take one hypothetical example here. Here, price of X commodity is given in rupees and quantity of X commodity is given in unit. Let us take price of X commodity is 5 rupees. At a price, consumer demanded 1 unit. Same as whenever the price is 4, consumer demanded 2 units. When the price is 3, consumer demanded 3 units. When price is 2, consumer demand 4 units. When price is 1, demand of 5 units. This is called individual demand schedule. At different possible price, whatever quantity is demanded, that is individual demand schedule. The second is market demand schedule. Market demand schedule is also a tabular statement showing various quantity of a commodity that all the consumers are willing to buy at various level of price during a period of time. Here also we are taking one example. Suppose price of X commodity is given. Demand by A person is given and demand by B person is given. At a given price, A is demanded 1 unit and B is demanded 2 units. So, whenever we are talking about the market demand, it means it is a summation of demand of A plus demand of B. It means 1 plus 2, that is equal to 3. At a price of 4, A is demanded 2 units and B is demanded 3 units. It means demand A plus B is equal to 5. At a price of 3, demand from A is 3 and demand by B is 4. It means market demand is 7. At a price of 2, demand of A is 4 units and demand of B is 5 units. It means whenever we have summation of both the demand, that is called a market demand. At a price of 1, A demanded 5 units and B demanded 6 units. It means 5 plus 6, that is equal to 11. So, this is our market demand schedule. Now, what is the difference between demand and the quantity demanded? Here is a difference, demand and the quantity demanded. When we are talking about at a specific price, whatever quantity is demanded, at a specific price, whatever the quantity is demanded, that is called quantity demanded. That is known as quantity demanded. If we are talking about at a 5 rupees, what is the demand in the market? At a 5 rupees, the demand is 3. This is known as quantity demanded. And what is demand? At different possible price, whatever different possible quantity is consumed, that is called the demand. So a different possible price, different demand, that is known as a demand. So this is your topic, demand schedule, market demand schedule, demand and the quantity demanded. Next topic is demand curve. It is a graphical presentation of demand schedule, which already we have to discuss. It is a locus of all the points showing various quantity of a commodity that consumer is willing to buy at various level of price during a period of time, assuming no change in the other factors. Now again, demand curve is divided into two parts. One is the individual demand curve and second is the market demand curve. Individual demand curve is a graphical presentation of individual demand schedule. Let us see the diagram. On x-axis we will show quantity in units, and y-axis we will show price in rupees. Price is maximum 5 rupees and quantity is maximum 5 units. So we will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In quantity is also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us take if price is 1. Whenever the price is 1, the quantity demanded is 1 unit. At a price of 5, quantity demanded is 5 unit. So this is our P point, which shows at a rupees 5, whatever the quantity is demanded, that is 1 unit. Same as at a price of 4, the quantity demanded is 2 units. That is a point Q. This point is known as Q. Whenever the price is 3, quantity demanded is 3. This is our R point. Whenever the price is 2, quantity demanded is 4. This is our S point. Whenever the price is 1, quantity demanded is 5. This is our T point. If we had to join all the points P, Q, R, S and T, if we have to join all the points, that is our individual demand curve. That is our individual demand curve. Second is market demand curve. Market demand curve is a graphical presentation of market schedule. Let us take here same. On x-axis we have to show the quantity in units and y-axis we will show the price. Here price is maximum 5, so we will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and quantity is maximum 12. So we will take the difference between 2, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and 12. First, demand of A. Whenever the price is 5, demand of A is 1 unit. Whenever the price is, we will take here A. If the price is 4, then the demand is 2 units. This is our B point. Whenever the price is 3, demand is 3 unit. Price is 2, demand is 4 unit, and if price is 1, demand is 5 unit. It means whenever we have to join A, B, C, D and E, this we have to join all these points, they show demand of A. Same as if we have to join B, demand for B at a 5 rupees price 2, 4, 3, 3, 4, 2, 5 and 1, 6. It means P, Q, R, S, T. If we have to join P, Q, R, S and T, that will show the demand for B. But here we are talking about the market demand. Market demand means if we have to add in both the demands, demand of A and demand of B. It means it is a horizontal summation. A plus P, it is a new point, that is E, F, G, H, I. It is a horizontal summation of individual demand schedule that is known as market demand schedule. It means market demand schedule is E, F, G, H, I. That is a summation of demand of A and demand of B. So we can calculate the market demand. Law of demand states that inverse relationship between the price and the quantity demanded, keeping other factor remaining constant. In demand function, we discussed demand is the functions of demand is depend on different factors like price of a commodity, price of related goods, income, taste, expectation, and the population. All these factors are considered other factors except the price. So, whenever we are talking about the law of demand, here we are talking about the relationship between the price and quantity and other factors remaining constant. So, this is our assumption. Assumption means we have to assume other things being constant. The price of substitute goods do not change. What is the meaning of substitute goods? Substitute goods are those goods which can be used in place of each other. The price of complementary goods remain constant. Complementary goods are those goods which can be used together. The income of the consumer remain same and there is no expectation of change in price of in the future. And taste and preference of the consumer remains same. Let us take one example. We are using schedule. With this schedule we will make the diagram. So price of X commodity is given. At a price of 5, commodity demanded is 1. At a price of 4, quantity demanded is 2. At a price of 3, quantity demanded is 3. At a price of 2, quantity demanded is 4. At a price of 1, quantity demanded is 5. It means at a different possible price, different quantity demanded. That is known as demand. From law of demand, which important points comes to in our mind? The first very important point here is the inverse relationship between the price and quantity demanded. See, whenever the price is decreased, demand is increased. This negative slope is show inverse relationship between the price and quantity demanded. Second is qualitative, not a quantitative. Qualitative means it just show whenever there is change in the price, there is change in the quantity. But it doesn't show how much change in the quantity. That show only quality only change. Whenever price is changed, whenever the price is increased, then demand is increased. It shows just only the direction. So, it is a qualitative, not a quantitative. Third is no proportional relationship. Proportional relationship means whenever there is change in demand, that is 10%. It is not necessary that whenever there is change in price, 10%. It is not necessary that change in demand is same proportion. It may be less, it may be 5% also, it may be 20% also. So, there is no proportional relationship. Fourth point is one-sided. One-sided means we are taking here first price. If price is reduced, then demand will be increased. So, it is a one-sided. These 4 points is important in law of demand. So, this is your topic, law of demand. What is the meaning of law of demand? What are the assumptions of law of demand? How you can explain the law of demand with table and the diagram, and which important points comes to in law of demand.